My name is Gregory Hamilton, and this is The Highway to Heaven in 88 Simple Steps. Today is day 6, and we have been more than serious about being serious. Now, as the boss, you're going to want to know what your employee has done in the past 5 days, the work week. You're the boss, you still have work to do, your job is never finished, you're going to make sure this gets in on time. So you now are taking all the receipts, all the progress, all of the work, all of the bricklaying that we have done in this past week, and we're going to analyze it and then pay the employee, you, for their week's wage of what they've done. Because no one else is going to do this for you, right? It's your highway, you're building it, you're the boss, you now have to pay yourself. Get rewarded for what you're doing. And without paperwork, it's really hard to remember what we did. Now, there was so many sidetractions throughout the week. We had to stop laying the brick because we had to go get more cement. We ran out of bricks, so we had to go get bricks. So there's a lot of time throughout the day that doesn't seem like anything got done, right? A lot of sidetractions. So that's why we need to keep a list of all of the things that we're doing that's building our bridge, because even from the beginning, there's a blueprint, a plan for the highway, the intentions from point A to point B, to find the time, to slow down, to ask ourselves our God-given talent, our God-given purpose. What is it that I want to do? And God gave you the freedom to know that if you really ask yourself those type of questions, you will do the right thing. You will build a nice, big, strong highway. But when we get sidetracked, then, ooh, okay? So now we need to know, what did you, the employee, do all week? So this is real important to have some sort, and it's going to be different from everybody because we all do it differently. But you're going to need a spreadsheet. You're going to need a calendar. You're going to need a time clock. You're going to need some sort of a reference point. If you're a little tiny girl, it's called a diary. If you're a big man, it's called a notebook. It's called pages in between a cover, and you write things down. Call it whatever you want, okay? But you're going to want to have something to have the log of what you've done. This will change throughout time, so don't worry about what you pick now, because whatever you pick now is going to be too small for what it's going to grow up into. So don't worry about that. Just take a piece of receipt. Take a receipt that you used today from your Starbucks coffee, right? You thought you had the day off? Take that receipt, write down again, did I ask myself Monday? Did I ask myself Tuesday? Did I ask myself Wednesday? You see what I'm saying? You can get yourself really detailed about it. Put the time, how many times you did it, because it's really important. You're going to forget all these things. And what you're trying to do right now is you're trying to see, because we're looking forward, right? And that means that we're building the highway. But behind us is where all the progress is at. So that's why we've got to look at our paperwork to see how many bricks that we did lay, so that we do see we do have a strong back behind us where we are definitely moving forward, okay? So this is why it's real important to have an intention, a focus. Everything has been logged in time. I mean, that's how history, we don't know history unless it's been logged, so okay. So we've got verbal history and written history. Some of the very first written books, as they tell us, is about battle accomplishments, so that they can look back and see what they did do. Alexander the Great, if I'm not mistaken. But, some of the very first books. Now, of course, written language was around before that, because you don't just invent a language to write a book. But all I'm saying is that some of the very first things that we've got to show our progress of humanity is logging down our accomplishments. All bosses require their employee to prove that they were at work. All employees must prove that they did something to get paid. So now take this seriously and give yourself the credit for what you're trying to accomplish and what you are accomplishing. Because once again, nobody else will sit there and give you credit for this. What happens is that, when you're an employee, you like to hang out with all that paid group of employees. But once one of those people in there start to get a promotion and become a manager or go to a different career, this group don't like that person anymore because they've left them. So that it appears to these people. But yet the opportunities in life is available to all of us, no matter where you are. Because what we're trying to do here is find the happiness and the God connection, not anything else. If you really think that this highway is to build you a bigger house, then you're on the wrong highway. There's plenty of other videos to do those type of things. If it's to buy you a new Porsche, there's plenty of other videos to do this. What we're trying to do is find the happiness that God allows you to have by living your purpose. And what you'll find is that you'll want to do good things for yourself. You'll want to do good things for others. And we'll get there. So be nice to yourself. Pay yourself right now. Get all your book work together, all your log work together. Put it right next to your Bible. A calendar works really well because you not only have the day and the date right there, you've got a little box that you can put your little, you don't have to write down what everybody can see and understand. Just a little star, say, will sit there and show that you've asked that question. Okay? Maybe a plus gives you I think I heard something, or a minus, I didn't know. Okay? But then what happens is that you're going to start to see that you're starting to get, okay, one day you missed a day or something like this. But then you're going to start to see as time goes on, you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Because it's you that has to have the confidence in you to go forward in this, right? I mean, you don't want to just be the foreman on this project anymore, do you? But you're going to have to be this until you have the ability to see that you know how to build the highway on a much deeper level. So God bless you, Patriots. I pray for America. I pray for you. Amen.